The University of Nebraska at Kearney is honoring two major supporters of rural health care with a new name inside the latest health science building. The atrium of the Health Science Education Center 2 will now be known as the Carrie and Brian Hamilton Atrium. The Hamiltons are committing $5 million through the University of Nebraska Foundation to support rural health initiatives at UNK. Their gift will fuel scholarships and programs that recruit students from rural Nebraska and prepare them to practice in small communities. The atrium is part of the Douglas A. Christensen Rural Health Education Complex on UNK's West Campus, where new programs in medicine, pharmacy, and public health are expanding training for Nebraska's health workforce.